Hello Nokomis neighbors, happy spring. Well, it's April, the sun's shining, the snow we just got is pretty much gone. So it's time to check in and see what's going on in the housing market in the Nokomis area. So for the month of March, we had 63 new listings, which is up quite a bit from where we were back in February at 50 listings. But it's interesting because that's actually down significantly from the number of new listings we had last March. So although the spring market's kind of kicking into gear, we're really just not seeing quite the listing activity that we saw last year. We're still having this inventory problem that's plaguing our area around Lake Nokomis. Active listings, as of right now, there are 50 active listings in the Nokomis area. That's up a lot from where we were in February. We only had 28, and it's interestingly enough flat from where we were the previous March. So one of the reasons for that, I think, is here in the closed listings, there were 60 closed sales in March. In the previous March, there were only 40. So this year it seems like the sales have kind of kicked in a little bit earlier, even though we're not seeing quite as much inventory. Houses are hitting the market and going quickly, and this year they're, it started earlier. People have jumped on the buying bandwagon a lot earlier this year, so that's what's kind of keeping that active flat, even though we're seeing more new listings than we had last year. Median price has stayed at $275 for almost 6 months now. That's a new record. I mean, it's been a constant record, an all-time high for the Nokomis area, but the price has stayed flat, and a lot of reason I think of that is closed sales have been down. They're kind of flat. We're still waiting for some inventory. Things are still selling really quickly. Houses are flying off the market, but we're not seeing those crazy overbidding quite as much as we were last year. Days on market 21. That's down a lot from where we were 51 the previous month. Like I said, this is kind of a slow indicator of it takes a while for it to catch up. So houses are flying off the market right now. A lot of them are going off the first weekend just because there's not a lot of inventory. So this number, I believe, will start to drop unless we see a huge bump in inventory. Month supply, 0.8. That is an extremely low number, similar to what we had last spring. If you remember, month supply is if you take the total amount of houses on the market divided by the number of sales, it tells you how long for everything to sell out if we got no listings. So when you get up into the 2 to 3, we're looking at more balanced market. Over 3, we're looking at more of a buyer's market. This is a really strong seller's market. So that's kind of a basis of what's going on. Numbers wise, what it means, as I keep saying, houses are selling super quick. If you're planning on selling, I would highly recommend that you get your house on the market as quickly as possible. You'll have less houses to compete with. Also, mortgage rates just dropped quite a bit in the past couple of weeks. We were at 4.5 at the beginning of the year. We're back down closer to 4 now. So it's a great time to buy, which also means it's a good time to sell because there's a lot of buyers out there looking to take advantage of these low rates. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Buying, selling, remodeling, if you got a house project. Even if you have questions about your property tax, which a lot of people are having problems with. We saw a big jump in values. So if you have any questions about that, I'd be happy to help out. And if you'd like to sign up for this email weekly, where you can see exactly what's happening every single week, I'll put a link in the description. Sign up. I'll send these videos out to you every week. You can really get a pulse on what's going on. Well, once again, have a great April, everyone, and I hope to see everyone out and around the lake now that it's nice out. Thanks again.